Hello everybody, how's everyone day? Ame Gakita des. Alright, today we are going to talk about V&U and South Korean VTuber agency along the line, which actually being on the spotlight for being a potential next black company or the black VTuber agency along the line that have been happening, and what actually got it into the spotlight now. I mean, like when you have the Niji Sanji, where a lot of people call it the Kuro Sanji along the line because of the things they did to Selene Tatsuki and some of the potential previous talents or maybe the current talents along the line. And then you got the Watster, who is always come back. So the thing is, right now we got a potential contestant who is trying to create more controversy along the line and more so even questionable statement, which I was actually pretty lucky enough to start recording right after V&N put up their statement along the line. So what actually happened? Well, in a nutshell, there is a VTuber within their company, a talent to be exact, that actually decided to graduate due to the issue of not being paid by the company, due to being falsely charged receipt by the company along the line, which I will give my take and what I feel like is happening within the company along the line, as well as they decided to say that if you want to graduate, pay us money. Like what? So the thing is, like, when you actually look at the whole situation, it's like there is a lot of red flag flying here there everywhere, even though it's one of the South Korean company, which a lot of people say that, hey, it seems to be growing pretty good. Two times alright. It's actually turned out to be the company is actually 2 times down along the line. So the thing is, like, there's so many things that I'm actually very shocked at this company, because I actually was introduced to this company. I'm not in the company, okay, don't get me wrong. It's more like I was introduced to this company talents by one of my friends, and I was like, let's take a look and see. And then just around 1 or 2 months, when I start to take a look, I realized that, yeah, another company that you cannot trust. So V&U and of course Virtual and Universal, I don't know what you mean. Like, it's like VTuber and you along the line, like, it's so damn weird for a company name. But then again, hey, anyone can come up with any name along the line, so who knows. But then when you look at the company, with the success of their own talents, the current talents, you can just say, hey, maybe it's a thing, because you can just see the number of talents that is seemingly growing along the line. And it's kind of like saying, hey, maybe it is a company that you can consider supporting after the situation with Niji Sanji along the line. I mean, but then again, when you have something happen due to one of the talents, which is previously known as Amano Serafi, which is now known as Alien Mitchell. Well, technically she is not called Alien along the line, so I'm just gonna call her Alien for now. So basically what happened is that, as reported by Legal Mindset, or more to be exact by Andrew somewhere, he actually put up this live stream at that time. I actually was in the live stream sitting down and listening while actually falling asleep without the stream. So sorry Andrew Sam, because I'm actually love to watch a live stream, but then again, it's always at the wrong timing for me. Alright, when I watch it, it's always at night time or other time when I'm so damn tired. So anyway, when I was actually listening, after the VOD was up, I was actually kind of shocked that the company did something along the line, like they hired, or more like they put in a contract with the VTuber in question, and then they treat them like they treat them like employees as well as employers. So what does that mean? If the funny thing, if you want to know what actually caused this whole mayhem along the line, is that based on what the statement is being put out by her. Understand this is one statement side, alright, so I'm just gonna take it with a huge spin of salt, and I'll be sorting the salt at my own computer along the line. But if you listen to my take and you want to take the salt as well, make sure to prepare a packet of salt and try it at the screen whenever you need to. So anyway, as I'm gonna step into the whole big abyss hole along the line, is that if you actually look at this whole situation, it seems like, oh, it's very similar to a very to Niji Sanji and Toki Bird situation in a way, just that money is more involved in this situation. So what does that mean? Well, the thing is, right, the reason why I actually go with the start that the company V&U is treating their talent along the line like they are their employees, is basically because they signed the contract and she is technically working for the company. So in any form, the company should be like assisting her in bring the best out of her along the line, or trying to give her more exposure to the audience along the line, or even trying to do marketing for her along the line. But when you have the company that did none of the things that I just mentioned for you, that's already the number one red flag. But the more so is that the company doing the meeting is based on her. It seems like to me, alright, I know some people can interpret in other way, but often more than not, my speculation seems to be right on the money for some reason, but I will just give that speculation. But again, take it with a huge spin also, and throw the slide at the screen if you need to. So the thing is, right, how I feel about the whole situation, that as they are treating her as an employee because she is technically working for the company, but it's more so like they are also treating her like an employer, which basically when she put up the now I'm gonna call it the infamous bill by V&A. So basically, when V&A send her a receipt of things that she have to pay for, like stuff that she do along the line, which is like, what? So the thing is, right, it seems that she is forced to pay like director, writer, the company, for the artist, for the prop, for miscellaneous, quote unquote miscellaneous, because it seems to be they want to eat some money from her. So the thing is, right, the amount all in all add up to, you're not gonna mistake hearing it that it's cost $500,000. It's more so at $450,000. Apparently it's in USD. So the thing is that when you look at the amount, what kind of VTuber have to graduate with that a piece of amount paid not to the VTuber but vice versa to the company? So the thing is, right, this seems to, in my case, that the company, when they put up the receipt, I have seen the receipt, it took me quite a while to understand what is happening. I know a lot of lawyers couldn't understand, but when I look at the whole receipt that was being so-called placed up along the line, it actually begged the question, like, is the company treating their talents as employers more together in line with employees? So what does that mean again? Is just that they are like treating the talent as their employee, so the talent is working for the company, not wrong. But then when it comes to money and payment along the line, no, we company, we are not the one that paying for this. The talent, she is the one doing every single thing. She gonna get paid. She gonna pay you guys everything. So is it similar to how Vtuber have been paying along the line? It's just that Vtuber willingly pay the artist along the line because the company doesn't want to pay. But this is way worse from how you. I know, like, Alien Sun is saying like it's not worse as compared to Vtuber along the line, but it's actually worse, alright? So what I would say is worse is because the company is trying to charge the talent for the money apparently the company have to pay. Not the company gonna pay, okay? So if the company hire a director or a writer or artist to do the thing for the VTuber, the company is just gonna say that, screw you, the talent pay for it. The company is like supposed to be the one paying for it, and the company just say no, we are not gonna pay for it. So the thing is, right, this is another company that is what yours is mine and what mine is mine along the line. So it's really bad. No matter how I look at it, I've seen a lot of things, and this is the most better summarize I can give it to you guys. So I hope you guys can take it to understand what is actually happening behind the scene. So when you look at the situation, the company is, if that is the case, right, if alright, understand this is a if, okay? So if there is such a case, it just proves that if any investor is investing their money into the market value stock of, or the share for V&U Entertainment, then it means that the money go to the company. And then when the company is making profit, let's say from Subathon or Super Chat or merch sales, the company get the money. And then if any fee that is supposed to be given, like if there is any bill, is there any payment along the line, they give that to the talent, so the talent is gonna pay for it. And the worst part of all is that if that's the case, it just even made worse because the talent don't have the money to pay for it. And based on Alien Sun's statement, she wasn't even get paid for the job that she had been doing as a VTuber while under V&A. So it actually begs the question, like, what is V&A doing? It's like it just seems like they keep the money and give the payment to her. And even it's even make worse is that is the company doing the same thing to other talent? Like, are they screwing with her, or is the is someone within the company is just screwing with everyone along the line, or maybe just someone is trying to do bullying along the line? I do not know. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe I don't know. But the one thing I do know based on the statement, based on the company statement as well, is that it seems that there is a possibility of miscommunication, but then again, when you look at the contract that is given out, which is apparently vet by a lawyer from Alien Sun, it's good thing again I mentioned always get a lawyer when it comes to contract, unless you are a person who is able to read and understand the whole contract. Normally when I like read through contract, I'm not a lawyer, don't get me wrong, but when I read through a contract, when I sign on it, I always have to make sure that is there anything that seems to be off. Even when I can vouch for you guys that when one time when I signed a VTuber contract with one of my friend who is also part of the company, in the end we both get out, both she and I get out. But the thing is, right, what I can assure you guys is that when we get out, there's no precaution or anything we have to do. It's just when we out, we are out. Graduation or not, termination or not, at least when we are out, we are out. There's no issue on that. And all in all is that I always make sure the contract before I sign, at least there's no precaution. That is the most important thing that you want before you sign a freaking contract. So when you actually look at the whole situation, it is good enough that Alien Sun had managed to get the contract chair, as well as the lawyer giving her the best advice is to get the receipt from the company. And when you look at the contract, the infamous contract, the infamous receipt, it just proves that the company seems to be like trying to charge her extra money and trying to force her to either stay with the company or trying to earn extra, trying to eat up some money themselves. So what does that mean? Because technically they have not paid her for the job she had done as a VTuber, okay? So what does that mean? Well, the thing is, right, when you look at the whole contract and stuff, it's actually made even more worse when you look at the situation that the company seems to be making money from investors, stock market, all these things, as well as if there is any collaboration or profit that is made by the company, they will still keep the money. But even if the talents do make money from, let's say, super chat or Subathon or membership along the line, the company will keep the money and only pay to the talents after like contract after some other stuff. So the thing is that when you look at the contract, what make it even more worse, right? Like all the thing is that under miscellaneous, they are charging stuff, even like the salary of a director, they have to charge it to the talent. It's like, why is the company not paying the director? Why is the company asking the talent to pay the director? Like, isn't it the other way around? Like the company should be paying for the director and the talent at the same time. So this is one of the reasons why I say that the talent, the company, the VTuber talent agency, V&U Entertainment, is treating their talent like employer along the line. Is that when you send the receipt to the talent and you're telling them that this is the amount they have to pay, and with like including salary, including miscellaneous stuff, that is freaking telling the whole damn world that there is no employer in the company at all, that they are treating their talent as the employers. All right, so for me, I have to see the contract in whole. Best if it's in English, because I don't understand South Korean. Okay, I only know Japanese, Chinese, and English. But more so if the contract is in English and it seems to be in line with what I'm stating, it is possible that they will be treating their talent as employees, but more so that treating as their talent as employers, because the bill they send it to her is charging her. There is more actually. I'm not gonna do like a proper stuff whatsoever, because Salvi-san as well as FalseEyeD, both of them have post their own video of the whole story, so I will recommend you guys to check it out. Their video is in the link below, so you guys can check it after this whole damn thing. But there is a lot of things to unpack for me for now, so not so for this topic, okay, don't get me wrong. It's just that when I look at the whole situation, it just doesn't make sense that how is a VTuber agency trying to charge their talents the amount deal when they are themselves they're supposed to be paying for it themselves. I mean, like, technically a VTuber agency is like a talent agency that is trying to bring out the best of the talents and like bring them job, bring them more opportunity to make them grow. And then when they grow, what is the thing they have to do? Make them shine. This is one of the things is that find the diamond in the rough and polish it into the gem. But this company just seems to be saying like, oh, there is a gem, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it, you know what, I'm gonna use the money, or this, if people look at it, they pay me money, oh, even better, I get the money, but then I'm not gonna give any polish to this gem. So the thing is, like, based on take it with as allegation for now. Again, here's pin of salt, or throw the freaking whole packet of salt at the screen you're watching right now. Eden Mitchell did put up a statement stating that she haven't get paid. Yes, I has mentioned that, but it's actually more so that the company when again at the start I did mention along the line is that during the meeting, instead of giving a constructive like, hey, let's do this, or hey, how to make you even better along the line as a VTuber along the line, like, instead of having all this kind of constructive meeting, instead they just say that, oh, do this, do that, or whatsoever along the line, or maybe there's nothing you need to do, what you gonna what is the thing you want to do, maybe you can tell us along the line. Like, this is one of the reasons why I say that, hey, if that is the case, why are you a VTuber agency? I mean, the VTuber themselves can do the whole damn thing themselves, right? I mean, they can grow on their own, they can become a thing along the line. Like, if everything is done by the VTuber themselves and not by the company, I think like Alien Sun can go as and become an indie, and she still can become more successful than V&A, you know what I mean? So the thing is, right, it's really bad the question like, is the talent agency treating their talents as employers or employees? There's no in between, alright? There's nothing in between, okay? There's no such thing as your employer is your employee. It's just like, or employee is also your employer. Yeah, I'm so confused about that, what I'm saying. But then again, if you think about it, right, it's really weird, okay? Now, before I close it up, let's look at the statement of V&U, which actually got quite a few interesting things. I mean, like, some people just kind of mad, not a lot of people mad, but then again, when you look at the whole situation, it just seems weird. So basically, statement by V&U official, they did talk about the situation, and now I was gonna give a different take initially, like, if V&U stay quiet, maybe I would say along the line like, hey, maybe V&U learn from Niji-Sanji, they are staying quiet along the line. Maybe they don't want to put up a bad statement along the line. And more so when I look at this, it seems like, wow. So there's again one of the reasons why I said there's a lot to unpack here, but there I'm just going to point out a few things and then we'll discuss that from there. So the thing is, right, based on the statement, Serafi informed V&U of an intention to break contract and refusal to continue communication when the funny thing is, right, based on her statement and her live stream, she mentioned that she wanted a proper communication. It's just that the V&U ghosted her, and then now the company just say that, hey, no, she ghosted us. It's like, why would she ghosted you guys when she wanted to graduate along the line? Like, it does not make sense, okay? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, this happened on February and now it's already freaking on March. Like, hello? Does it take this long for you two guys to pop this statement? Do legal mindset and FalseEyeD video have to come up before you guys make any noise? Well, I mean, like, apparently it seems so to me. But okay, and then the second situation that her decision saddened them as they invested much time and effort, which is that really? Like, it just seems like they seem to be just trying to put up an official statement that doesn't make them look bad. But the thing is, right, what even make it, the reason why I want to unpack a lot is that we have not shared the matter publicity until now because we had held off from any formal legal action that could jeopardize the possibility of working with Serafi again. Oh, so I was right in one point. And what is that point? Alright, again, this is one thing that I actually have not taught at the previous part, and if you watch out to this point, then good for you. So basically what I'm thinking at this point, right, based on this statement, is that they are going with the tactic of called debt cutified. Okay, so what is debt cutified? It's basically the word debt and cutifying. So what does that mean? If you look at the whole situation, right, what make it even more worse is that the company is trying to make the talents to be in debt, and that when the company pay for them, they will feel the talent will feel, oh, I'm so grateful, I'm gonna work for you for the rest of my life along the line. So the thing is, right, when what they are trying to do is that they send the bill, the infamous receipt to her, so that that she will rethink about wanting to quit the company, and that she will have to return to the company and work for the company again. So the thing is that when the reason why I say that they are trying to do so, it's kind of weird. Again, like, why would you treat their talents as employers? Like, why would you send a bill to the talent? Is that, again, it bring my point to the thing is that they are trying to use money to force the talent to be staying with them. And if that is the case, then this is a very, very bad tactic done by a company, and it is in line with, again, a practice of a black company. So is V&U and entertainment and black company? More so based on the statement, yes, likely, very, very likely, but it is not confirmed, okay, because there is still no other evidence to back up the thing. I mean, there are some evidence from Alien Sun, but then again, more so unless we see the contract and the situation, if and as well as other talents also stepping out and voicing their disconcern about the company as well, that the same thing had happened to them. So the one thing I will say to all VTubers who is still currently in V&A, if what Alien Sun or Serafi did say is correct, then my advice to the talent is step up. They are under no application to pay the company at all when they are the ones supposed to be paid. So the thing is, right, is this another moment where a video company treating their talents like ass? Yes, apparently so, based on the statement. And more so is that when you actually look at the whole situation, like they say that she refused to continue direct communication. Even more questionable, like, she had been in contact with the company, and she mentioned along the line that she got so-called ghosted along the line. It's like the company seems to be one that just went radio silent, and now they make this statement. And if on that time when they decided to, like, hey, we want to communicate more, and why did you even like, you can just put along the line that she'll be on hiatus along the line or whatsoever. Like, if you choose to stay quiet since February, when now it's March, that's like freaking almost 1 month of silence. And what is the company doing? They are still earning money from Serafi membership, merch sales along the line, and it just proves that yes, maybe they are trying to milk as much money as possible before this thing blow over. And this is something that Niji Sanji had did in the past. When Selene Tatsuki went disappeared, they pull out her voice pad and trying to earn money. And did Selene Tatsuki or Tokipa earn that money from the merch sales? No. Now V&U is doing the same thing. So is it something that we should be looking out for? Maybe yes. But then again, it is really weird that the company is trying to put some sort of damage control, including the part where the membership will be closed and they will set up to refund the super chat and membership along the line. Like, now they are trying to sorry, we're gonna refund you, we're trying to, it's like, this is yes, it is a very good PR damage control. Yes, indeed. But then again, the question would be like, who will go and get the refund properly? It's going to be a long process, and people may end up forgetting. And the worst part of all, they will go and say that, hey, if we don't recall how much you did, we are not going to refund you along the line, you know. So yeah, all in all, I feel like this is still something that V&U seems to be like very iffy on. There seems like they are trying to put up a proper damage control, but then again they kind of like leak a few things that seems to be showing their true color along the line. But again, as I mentioned, take this with a huge pin of salt and throw the salt at the screen if you need to, but this is based on my speculation, my theory, and this is just all a random chat. So with that being said, what do you guys think about this situation? Do you think that V&U is a black company, or is it a company that may be a fault of miscommunication along the line? Try in the comment below and we can discuss it further. But till then, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat. And have a nice day or night. Bye.